Using Stoicism is the secret weapon you never knew you needed to attract the woman of your dreams. So what is Stoicism and how does it revolutionize modern dating and relationships? At first glance, Stoicism might seem like an ancient and distant philosophy rooted in the teachings of long-dead Greeks. But beneath its seemingly antiquated exterior lies a set of principles so powerful they can completely transform how you attract a partner and forge deep, meaningful connections. Stoicism is about more than just enduring hardship. It's about mastering yourself. At its core, Stoicism is a philosophy of virtue, self-control, and unshakable inner strength. It's about being the best, most authentic version of yourself, no matter what chaos swirls around you. When you channel these principles into your approach to dating, the effects are nothing short of extraordinary. You become more confident, magnetic, and irresistibly attractive, not because you're trying to impress, but because you've tapped into a source of true, unshakable power within yourself. So, how does this relate to attracting your dream woman? In every way possible. When you shift your focus from seeking validation to becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally draw people who are captivated by your strengths, your passions, and your unwavering commitment to your values. You attract people who are genuinely interested in who you are, not in the facade you might have worn to impress them. In essence, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's the key to unlocking your full potential and attracting the kind of partner who appreciates and loves you for the person you truly are. Now let's address a crucial question. What do women typically want in a man? At the heart of what women seek is authenticity. They want someone who is genuine, who presents his true self rather than a carefully constructed persona. They value emotional stability and integrity, someone who is honest and reliable. Confidence is another key trait. Not the kind of confidence that comes from boasting or trying to impress, but a quiet, grounded self-assurance that stems from knowing and accepting oneself. Additionally, women often appreciate a man who shows empathy and understands the importance of emotional connection. Being supportive, attentive, and communicative can go a long way. It's not just about grand gestures, but about being present, understanding, and genuinely engaged in the relationship. Now let's dive into the real struggles men face in the world of dating. Let's be honest, dating can feel like a battlefield. We've all been there, caught in the grip of insecurity, anxiety gnawing at us, and the crushing pressure to impress. We morph into someone we're not, feign interests we don't even care about, all in a desperate bid to catch a woman's attention. But deep down, we know this approach is doomed to fail. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and above all, it's a lie. We've all sat through those dates, straining to be the funniest guy in the room, the most interesting, the most charismatic. But here's the hard truth, it's a facade and it's unsustainable. Even if you manage to grab her attention for a moment, the clock is ticking until she sees through the act and realizes you're not being true to yourself. And when that mask falls, so does everything you've built on it. And then there's the crippling anxiety, that relentless, suffocating feeling of walking on eggshells, obsessing over every word, every gesture, every moment. It's like living under a microscope, terrified of making a mistake that will shatter everything. This burden is heavy, it's relentless, and let's be real, it's not worth carrying. We've all been there, endlessly scrolling through social media, trapped in the toxic cycle of comparison, feeling like we're perpetually falling short. We see these other guys who seem to have it all, the perfect life, the perfect girl, and we wonder why we can't measure up. But here's the thing, social media is a mirage, a carefully curated highlight reel. It's not real life. Nobody posts their failures, their fears, their sleepless nights spent drowning in self-doubt. What you're seeing is a facade, not the truth. We've all been there, bending over backward to impress a girl, desperately trying to show her how much we care, only to end up coming off as desperate or needy. We overthink every word, analyze every moment to death, and in the end we overcompensate for the flaws we think we have. And all that effort, it's too much, it's suffocating, and it backfires. We've all been there, feeling like we're not good enough, like we don't deserve love or attention. We convince ourselves we need to change, to be someone else, to wear a mask just to make someone like us. But let me tell you, that's a lie. The pressure to impress is crushing. We feel like we have to be the most successful guy in the room, the most talented, the most magnetic. We feel like we have to wear a different face just to get noticed. But that's not sustainable. It's draining, it's soul-crushing, and it's fake. We've all been there, feeling stuck like we're treading water, going nowhere, feeling like we're never enough. We think we have to change, to reinvent ourselves, just to get someone to care. But here's the truth. You are enough, just as you are. So how can Stoicism pull us out of this vicious cycle? For starters, it teaches us to focus on what we can control instead of drowning in the worry of what we can't. It urges us to let go of the insecurities, the anxieties, and the paralyzing fears that hold us back. Stoicism challenges us to strip away the masks, to embrace authenticity, humility, and vulnerability, not as weaknesses, but as our greatest strengths. At its core, Stoicism is about living a life of virtue, a concept that transcends time and circumstance. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself, no matter what challenges or distractions the world throws your way. It's about embracing honesty, authenticity, and unwavering commitment to your true self. When you bring these principles into your dating life, the transformation is profound. You begin to radiate confidence, exude charisma, and naturally attract others. Not because you're trying to be someone you're not, but because you're fully embracing who you are. A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is self-control. This isn't just about keeping your emotions in check, it's about mastering your inner world. It's about taking control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, ensuring that they align with your values rather than being swayed by the chaos of external events. Imagine being so grounded that no matter what happens around you, you remain centered, calm, and composed. That's the power of self-control, being the captain of your own ship, steering your life with deliberate intention rather than being tossed about by the unpredictable waves of circumstance. When you apply this principle to dating, it shifts the entire dynamic. Instead of reacting impulsively to every situation, you respond with purpose and clarity. You no longer seek validation from others because you are anchored in your own sense of worth. You don't let the fear of rejection or the pressure to impress dictate your actions. Instead, you remain true to yourself, guided by your own values and principles. This level of self-mastery not only boosts your confidence, but also makes you incredibly attractive to others. People are naturally drawn to those who are in control of themselves, who are authentic, and who live with integrity. They see in you something rare and valuable, someone who is not easily swayed, someone who knows who they are and what they stand for. In a world where so many are lost in the pursuit of approval, a Stoic stands out as a beacon of strength, calm, and authenticity. This is the kind of energy that not only attracts others but also fosters deep, meaningful connections built on mutual respect and genuine appreciation. Another fundamental principle of Stoicism is the art of focusing on what you can control. In a world full of distractions, opinions, and external pressures, this principle is a game changer. It's about liberating yourself from the futile habit of worrying about what others think, what others say, or what others do. Instead, it encourages you to zero in on your own strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations. It's about taking full responsibility for your life, your choices, and ultimately, your happiness. In a dating context, this mindset is incredibly empowering. It frees you from the anxiety of trying to meet others' expectations and allows you to focus on what truly matters, your own growth and fulfillment. Closely tied to this is the importance of virtue, another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, is about living a life of integrity, honor, and unwavering principle. It's about doing the right thing, not for recognition or approval, but because it aligns with your inner values. It's about being true to yourself and others, even when no one is watching. This commitment to virtue is not just a moral stance, it's a way of life that builds trust, respect, and deep, authentic connections with those around you. So, how can we weave these Stoic principles into our dating lives? Start by embracing authenticity. Instead of putting on a mask or trying to be someone you're not, focus on being real, honest, and true to yourself. This means being willing to show your vulnerabilities, admit your flaws, and express your genuine thoughts and feelings. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws people in because it's rare and deeply human. By being yourself, you not only attract those who appreciate the real you, but you also filter out those who don't, saving yourself from superficial and unsatisfying connections. Another application of Stoicism in dating is the cultivation of inner strength, resilience, and self-confidence. Instead of molding yourself to fit someone else's idea of perfection, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. This is not about changing who you are to win someone's approval. It's about nurturing your own potential, honing your skills, and living in accordance with your values. When you live a life of virtue and integrity, you naturally exude confidence, a kind of confidence that doesn't need external validation because it's rooted in your own sense of worth. One of the most powerful techniques in Stoicism is the focus on the process rather than the outcome. This shift in perspective can transform the way you approach dating and relationships. Instead of being fixated on the end goal, whether that's getting a date, securing a relationship, or achieving some other milestone, focus on the journey. Embrace each moment for what it is and let go of the need to control the outcome. This doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you stop obsessing. By focusing on the process, you reduce anxiety, increase your enjoyment, and open yourself up to the beauty of the present moment. In essence, applying Stoic principles to your dating life is about shifting your focus inward, cultivating authenticity, and living with integrity. It's about finding strength in who you are, rather than who you think you need to be. It's about enjoying the journey, rather than being consumed by the destination. When you live this way, not only do you become more attractive to others, but you also find deeper satisfaction and fulfillment within yourself. One of the most explosive Stoic techniques is the practice of radical acceptance. This isn't about passive resignation, it's about embracing reality with a fierce and unyielding resolve. It's about accepting what is, whether it's our own flaws, our weaknesses, or the imperfections of those around us. This form of acceptance is a powerful catalyst for transformation, one that can revolutionize your dating life and beyond. So what's the game-changing shift that can attract your dream woman? It's the raw power of authenticity. It's about laying bare your true self, stripping away the facades and showing up in your most genuine form. It's about being unapologetically honest, embracing humility, and daring to be vulnerable. When you embody authenticity, you become a magnet for those who are drawn to your real strengths, passions, and values, not to an image or a persona you've crafted to impress. The moment you stop pretending and start being truly yourself, you invite connections that are grounded in reality, not in illusion. You attract people who are captivated by the authentic you, who resonate with your true self, rather than the facade you might have projected. In essence, using Stoicism to attract your dream woman isn't just about making surface-level changes. It's about a profound evolution into the best version of yourself. It's about living a life steeped in virtue, driven by principle, and marked by unshakable integrity. It's about channeling the Stoic commitment to authenticity, humility, and vulnerability into every interaction and relationship. Remember, Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a revolutionary way of living. It's a call to authenticity, honesty, and truth. Embrace these principles, apply them to your dating life, and witness the extraordinary transformation in your relationships. Let Stoicism guide you to a deeper, more genuine connection with yourself and with others. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've had any experiences with Stoicism in dating, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on self-improvement, relationship tips, and Stoicism. Until next time, stay true to yourself and stay true to others.